Good morning, loves. It is time for our 60-second devotion. Today we are reading from Luke chapter 3, verses 15 through 18 from the NIV. The people were waiting expectantly and were all wondering in their hearts if John might possibly be the Christ. John answered them all, "I baptize you with water, but one more powerful than I will come, the thongs of whose sandals I am not worthy to untie. He will baptize you with the Holy Spirit and with fire. His winnowing fork is in his hand to clear his threshing floor and to gather the wheat into his barn, but he will burn up the chaff with unquenchable fire." And with many other words, John exhorted the people and preached the good news to them. So a little backstory here. The people were expecting a Messiah. They knew the promises and they were watching really closely for that. And so when John showed up, bold and truthful and uncompromising, it was tempting to assume, oh, this must be it. But John refused a shortcut. He says in real time, I'm not the one. Something deeper is coming. And I was reading that today and reading the devotion from Awakened to Grace, thinking expectation can be tricky. When we're tired of waiting, we're tempted to grab whatever looks close enough, right? Something that feels spiritual, something that gives quick relief, something that looks like progress. But good enough isn't the same as true. And John reminds us that hope matures when we learn to wait honestly. He doesn't let people settle for a partial answer just because it eases their anxiety. He points beyond himself, even when it costs him attention and influence and certainty. And that matters for us, especially when faith feels urgent, especially when we're desperate for healing and clarity and belonging or change. And sometimes we mistake intensity for transformation. And sometimes we confuse comfort for Christ. And for many queer folks, I think that hits close to home because we're often offered versions of Jesus that were loud and confident and certain, but not life-giving. And part of the healing has been revising our expectations, letting go of the Jesus who demanded fear and discovering the Jesus who brings freedom. I promise you, the real Christ is worth the wait, even when it means unlearning bad theology. Even when it means disappointment in institutions like churches, even when it means saying no to what's almost right. So I invite you to take a breath with me and ask yourself, where might I be settling for good enough instead of waiting for what's truly life-giving? Stay open. God isn't late. And go ahead and tag someone who's learning to trust that what's truly good is still on the way. Have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for our 60-second devotion.